Welcome back, everybody, to Han Took Shots First. I'm Derek.
I'm Jack.
And today we're talking about the
No.
we're talking about the Book of Boba Fett.
Kinda.
That's right. Chapter 5, The Return of the Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
Original air date, January 26, 2022. Directed by a person who pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and worked hard to get where they are, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah. It's a good name. They should see about like seeding that family in Hollywood.
And it's not the first time or the last time we talk about her, because she did a couple episodes of Mando, Sanctuary, and The Heiress. She did an episode of Skeleton Crew, and it looks like she's doing 2 episodes of Ahsoka season 2.
Oh, okay. I mean, she did really well.
Oh, look, there's her name.
Oh, hi. She did really well with the episode that first introduced Bo-Katan, and the other 2 of her night owls.
Yeah. No, because Sanctuary was where we met the now deceased Gina Carano, and and then The Heiress is where we met Bo-Katan. So I mean, she's done good with the stuff. And the Skeleton Crew episode she did was Zero Friends Again, which was a later one, which I think was right around when Jude Law pissed everybody off and
it's when
betrayed everyone.
KD splits up with Fern and they go separate ways. She's like, I don't want to be back to Zero Friends again because her shit's all rusting and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. No,
So
that's a good one.
We tease her about the Nepo shit because we're just who we are, but she's very capable.
Well, it's not because we're bitter or jealous.
No, not at all. I've never been bitter or jealous. Upset you would say something like that, and I'm jealous jealous that you can even think things like that.
And written again by Jon Favreau and maybe that other guy, Noah Clure.
Clure. I don't like it. It's like a bad villain.
So we start out and we're introduced right into Mando at this Cletunian meat packing plant.
Yeah.
They aren't packing Cletunian meat.
Well, we don't know that, dude.
Well, they might be. I mean, we don't know what they're doing behind those curtains, man.
We don't judge cultures. You know,
maybe all kinds of meat.
Yeah. How do you feel about the design of this area? Because I remember it being like a thing when it came out. Everyone's like, oh, they're just wearing like newsy hats and like fucking do-rags and like, I don't know, kind of R stuff.
I had no problem with it. I don't know. Maybe because that's what I just thought of, you know, any like bounty hunter or criminal movie where people are just like going in and to a meatpacking plant and there's a bunch of big fucking Stallone types around there just throwing meat around and chopping stuff up.
Well, he's not throwing it, dude. He's punching it, uppercutting it, giving it jabs, chasing chickens out of the back of the meatpacking plant.
I don't mean he's working there. I just mean like buff Italians is basically what I'm...
Oh, way to really put him in a hole.
Wait, so are Cletunians the Italians of space?
Yeah. That's why they always got hanging salamis, cheeses, and they're, you know, crime families. That's what they've been reduced to in the Star Wars galaxy. Because when they came to this galaxy from their own, they were put into the worst jobs, and they couldn't pull themselves up without some sort of illegal behavior.
Oh, okay. Because people were racist against dog faces.
Yeah. They said they all look alike, you know, them and the other dog faces.
That's what this guy says right here, because Mando goes in looking for Cabo Baez.
Yeah.
And it's very funny kind of back and forth. He's like, why do you think he's here? Tracking fob. Well,
I'm looking at him.
I don't see anybody around here who I don't think I see him here. I do. Fucking bounty puck.
Same piercings and everything.
Yeah, and then that's when the guy's like, that doesn't look anything like me. So that's him just literally being like, are you saying we all look alike, sir?
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Once you've seen one Cletunian, you've seen them all. Yeah, real fucking cool, Mando. You know what? I think I met you years ago. No, just some other idiot in a Mandalorian helmet. See, how does that feel? That stings, doesn't it? Hey, what's up, Boba Fett? Oh, sorry. You just look so much alike. That's right. He is his own dad.
It's like that stupid Family Guy skit where Peter's in like Tokyo or something, or no, he's in like a Chinatown or something, and he's just going to every person like, oh my God, you're Jackie Chan. Oh my God, you're Jackie Chan. And then Jackie Chan comes up to him and he goes, yes, nice to meet a fan. Oh my God, you're Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, I mean, we all do look alike except for the red hair. If I put red hair on you or you put a hat on me, nobody would be able to tell the difference. Gotta get a Hawaiian shirt.
I got one.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to step those rookie numbers up.
I just have to sew some pockets to it.
When you say you have one for each day of the week. Did you not finish speaking?
No, just one.
For each day of the week.
I mean, I could wear it every day.
All right, now we're back in.
I don't shower or clean my clothing. So
shower with your clothes on.
He gives these guys a chance. He's like, hey, if anybody here walk out that door, I've got no quarrel with you. And that's when the Clutunian guy's like, I think you're surrounded, motherfucker. And he gives us his line.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Yeah. And then fucking whips out the Darksaber and starts fucking chopping dudes in
half.
half.
I like that because he goes for his fucking, is it a Walter, I think? Whatever it is. He goes for his gun. The Clutunian's like, bite. Just fucking chomps his hand. And I was expecting him to like reach over and grab newspaper and just like, whap. No, we don't bite guests.
If you don't want the whole universe to say, look at those dog people, don't fucking bite people in a fight.
Why do you always reduce dog people? Sorry, mailman was going by. What I was saying is, why do you always reduce us to dog people? You're peeing on my leg right now. Your friend is behind me, humping me.
Your pee is awfully warm. It's going to get cold.
I can pee on you warm, or I can pee on you cold. Oh, that's weird.
But yeah, it is a pretty cool fight scene against all these dudes. But like, it literally ends with him just slicing this entire dude in half.
It's brutal for a Disney.
Yeah.
He stabs him with like his little vibro blade, throws that motherfucker up on the table, and then is like, all right, say goodbye to your desk and the thing that connects your upper and lower half, that's gone.
Your torso?
Yeah. I think I just felt like there's some like magical thread that keeps our bodies together. I'm not a scientist. And he cut that magical thread. It's gone.
And then like they have all the workers in there just watching the little cooler curtain things that are closed, the plastic curtains, and like you just see the sword come back out and there's like a swift move and he comes out with a sack that's just got probably a head in it. I mean, definitely. we know it is, but he's never says it's a head. So.
Yeah, because that would be disturbing after you watch him chop a man's middle threads off. I do want to talk about the saber though, because during the fight we see it starting to be like awkward and heavy.
Yeah,
and he ends up like cutting himself pretty fucking bad on an exposed part of his thigh.
Yeah, because there are parts where he's going to swing it around and it's dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, wasn't there a whole thing with it being heavy? Because it's been a while since I've seen this, and then you see it right there. So
it's kind of what George Lucas was toying with in the first place, which is one of the reasons that Episode 4, New Hope, lightsaber battles kind of slower and clunkier. There's a couple reasons, but one is George was still playing with the idea of it being like claymores, very heavy and very hard to wield, especially for non-Force users. And we kind of get a little bit of this in Rebels when Sabine Wren has a Darksaber. It's not as heavy as this, but Kanan Jarrus is just like, no, you can't fight it. You know, very much like the armor. Like, no. That's not how this works. It's in tune with you. You're in tune with it. I think there's something to do with it being the black blade, like it's a different kyber crystal, and it feeds off of you a little bit. Or the armor like says it, like you got to be in sync, man. Like sheer force and what did she say? Like practice without insight will lead to nothing. So, I mean, we're starting to see it here, but this is definitely a very special lightsaber.
Well, it's too late for him to learn how to use it from Donnie Yen, because you made me think of that. You're like, you've got to be one with it. You know, it's good. I am one with the Darksaber. The Darksaber is one with me.
Oh, you might want to take it out, buddy. Don't let the Darksaber become one with you. That's how you get dead.
But I love it's all these big tough dudes out there, and he's just like, your boss is dead. There's a bunch of money in there that it's not mine. If you let me go, you can have it. And they're just kind of looking at him, and one dude runs in there, and they're all like, well, hold on, my turn.
Yeah, save some for me. Well, you know, this is the poor working stiffs in a meatpacking factory run by Italians. You know, so they're like, fuck, you got fucking gold in there? Sweet. Also, I didn't like that guy. Oh my God, he's missing a head. I didn't hate him. Like, he doesn't tell me, he's like, there's gold in there. Oh, you didn't tell me my boss's headless body was in here. Warn him, motherfucker. I looked right down into the windpipe. Direct eye contact with his stomach contents.
And then Mando zips off to Larry Niven's ring world.
Yeah. I actually love this design of this world.
Yeah, no, it's
I don't
cool.
understand the science, and I don't want to, because it's Star Wars. The science doesn't matter.
I don't remember a lot. I read the first Ringworld book many years ago. It's a big like sci-fi series, and
Yeah.
it was. But I remember it was much bigger than this, and it was like rotating around a star.
Okay.
But then there's like things on the inside that move to create night. Kind of like in this one, it's not a full ring; it's like a C shape. It's like your loading wheel thing that never actually touches, you know?
Yeah.
So like the sunlight can come through that, but then as it turns, it leaves like moments of darkness or something along those lines. It's pretty cool though.
Again, it's Star Wars. I'm not here for the science. I'm here for the design.
And I love his like awkward elevator ride with this lady when he gets on there. He's just carrying a head in a bag.
I had to look up the alien name because it's not one I'm super familiar with. It didn't stick. Sorry.
But it would have only been enhanced and or ruined, but this, you know, it would have fit into this series because they make a lot of bad choices. If he was in the elevator and it was like, girl from Ipanema.
The Twi'lek from the Ride Lot system is going down.
I mean, Ipanema sounds like a Star Wars planet.
No, it does not. It sounds like a Star Wars character. General Ipanema here. I'm ready to take down the Empire.
But it's like this lady just kind of looks down at the bag that's got the head in it, and she's just like, huh. And like just forward again, like no eye contact.
He was being a bad doggy. She's like, I can smell that, right? Like, I know you put it in a burlap sack so we can't see what it is, but my God, it stinks.
Like, how long have you had that head? Did you take a commercial flight to get here? As a matter of fact.
I checked it in my overhead.
Like
Everybody
he has to go.
hated me.
He has to go turn it into this bird monster.
Ishi Tibby, I think.
That seems like a bird name.
Yeah, we've seen one of these on Skeleton Crew. It had one of the missing eyes. Ishi Tibby.
That's what it. Okay, I was like, I recognize this thing. Okay,
of course you have a parrot alien via pirate.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't you?
Apparently. That's its name. What's your boss's name? Apparently.
But like he was doing this job and his entire payment is just to find out how to get to the basement, which then he just gets on an elevator and does. I'm like, couldn't you have just done this?
Jump off of the ring world and use your little jetpack to go to the basement.
Yeah.
Because it's at the very bottom level. We see this. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have preferred if it was like something else, like where is the covert? Where is the covenant or whatever? Covert, I think is the
covert
term.
Yeah,
like where is it? Oh, it's on this planet. All right, cool. If it's not there, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put your head in a fucking bag. Now it's just like, where is it? It's right behind you.
I do like when he tells him, like he sets the head down. He's like, I'd put that on ice if I were you.
It's starting to get a little gamey.
It's ripe.
Yeah, because they tempt him. He's like, dude, come sit down and talk to us. We'll make it worth your while. Because I'm sure you want to talk to a full best guard out Mandalorian if one of these rich sycophants and otherwise just, terrible people. Like, tell me all the people you've murdered. Me and my rich friends want to hear about all the poor people you've hunted down for bounties, It's exciting. Let's talk about murders.
So he basically just takes an elevator 2 floors down and then follows a bunch of hidden symbols to the covert.
You could have turned your hidden symbol looking visor on right away.
I mean, I'm complaining because it's just a silly thing, but it did give us a cool fight scene to start the episode. So they're like, we're bringing back Mando. We got to get him to kill some people right out of the gate.
Yeah, no complaints. I mean, I'm picking things apart because I'm bored. That's what I do.
Boba Fett hasn't been killing anybody, so let's get this guy to kill some people.
Yeah.
So he gets down there. It's the armorer and Paz Vizsla, and Paz Vizsla informs him that like there's only 3 of us left. You're one of the other 2.
I know, because when he said that, he's like, "There's only 3 of us now." I was like, 1, 2. Oh, you're counting him. Oh shit, this is worse than I thought. I thought 3 plus Mando is bad. It's 3 with Mando. Oh my God.
So he's telling them all about like the Darksaber because they're asking how he got the wound. And she gives him all the background that you've already given us. Like it has to be won in combat, and like otherwise it'll be a curse on the nation.
It's good to hear it though.
Yeah,
it's.
I'm just saying you gave it to us, but on the TV on the show. Well, I guess Bo-Katan gave us a little bit of it.
Yeah, Rebels really kind of. Well, no, Rebels doesn't cover it. It's what happens after Rebels.
So you could see Paz Vizsla giving it like a side eye the whole time.
He does a great job of selling it with without a facial expressions.
Yeah.
Because you can see him like looking at like, oh, got caught peeking. And it's just like this playful little look that he gives with no facial expressions, just a visor. And I'm like, that's fucking cool. That's well done.
Well, and the armor recognizes that look because that's what happens every time she's like, all right, now turn your back and hold up this blanket so I can change.
No
and he's
peeking.
Always, I'm not looking.
I'm not looking. I know you're not looking, but is that your drone that flew around the ring world to come around this side of the blanket? No.
I see your little eye camera pointing backwards.
Are you peeking? No. Are your X-ray vision on? Yeah. Well, this is the way.
So, like, she's asking him about how he got it. He got it from Gideon. Did you kill him? No.
I did win it in combat, though, so that's cool.
Yeah. And, like, the thing I do like about this is, like, she talks a little bit more about the Mandalorian, like, mythos about it.
Yeah.
Because she talks about the mythosaur rising up to herald a new age and all this stuff. And we do get a little flashback, a little bit out of order here, but we get a little flashback of the Night of 1,000 Tears.
Mm-hmm. Which, dude, fucking cool name. Brutal.
Dude, the Empire is just carpet bombing Mandalore with
glassing
nukes.
it. Yeah.
Like, insane. Like, how many nukes do you need? It's like 2 city blocks and there's like 12 nukes.
So I think I've talked about it before, but like at the end of Rebels, Mandalore was free and the Empire was on a decline. There was a very small sect of Mandalorians working for the Empire. I think the Protectorate, what they were called. So when this series started and they were like, Mandalore has been glassed, we had no clue why. And we had no clue how, So it's cool to actually see it where it's like, no, the Empire was just bitter because you were standing against them. Bo-Katan probably fucking starts uniting different clan houses because of the Black Blade, Darksaber. And I guess would it be the Emperor? He would have still been alive? Or is it Shadow Council? Either way, they're like, hey, that's dangerous. Mandalorians together are dangerous. We need them to keep fighting each other.
And the armorer blames it on Bo-Katan because she's a cautionary tale because she was given the Darksaber. She claimed the throne of Mandalore, and then look what happened. It's her fault. And like, so what the quote is, she says, they lost their way. We lost our world.
Yep. The prophecy is true because you think it is, like as Mandalorians.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I love what you just said, by the way. Like they lost their way. We lost our world. And I think it's coming up or it's right here, but she talks about like the helmet removal. She's like, we only survived because of our beliefs, and it cleansed all those other Mandalorians that were non-believers.
Yeah.
So getting exiled to the moon of Concordia, I think they were, wherever they were, getting exiled there, saved their fucking sect.
That sounds right. That's where they grow grapes, right?
Yes. Concordia. Yeah. That's a really good Concordia grapo.
I do love too in the flashback there's like a fucking Terminator Skull Beach scene with K2 units.
Yep.
It's like straight up they just aren't stepping on skulls.
It is, I don't want to say derivative, it's paying homage to.
Yeah, I mean there's so many things. So I always scroll through the trivia looking for anything useful. Star Wars doesn't usually have any of that. It's just a bunch of people translating Arabash.
Do you know what that said in Arabash?
But
say go fuck yourself, get some pussy.
And then the rest of it for these shows especially is like, well, this is probably a reference to this, and this is a callback to that, and it's like, yeah, I know, I've seen those things, and I'm watching the show. Nobody said that in this one. Nobody said this is probably a reference to Terminator 2 or Terminator. Or it's the first one.
No,
is it 2?
It is the second one. It's when they flash back to when they're when she's telling the story, I think.
Yeah, because they had more. They could do more CG.
We do see something similar in the other one, just not with those monsters.
But it's like the flames in the background, the robots with the red eyes.
Star Wars fans don't want to think that they would ever take from anything else. I do, like, not me, but like as a Star Wars fan, the thought process is I don't want you to remind me that's Terminator 2 because nothing exists in my Star Wars universe but Star Wars.
Well, like in this situation so far, we've had Ringworld and Terminator 2. So sorry, things are referenced by Star Wars.
Yeah.
She also tells him, because he has the Beskar spear, and she's like, this thing's fucked up because it could actually pierce Beskar because it's made from Beskar, and Beskar is not meant for weapons; it's meant for armor. So she goes to forge it into something for Grogu.
We don't know what.
something for a foundling. She's like, sounds good. He's like, a very specific foundling. And she's like, got it. Little tiny shit. Cool.
No, I'm talking about Grogu. Yeah, no, I knew when you said the specific foundling, I knew you were talking about. Do you remember the green guy that was with me, 50-year-old child? That's who I'm speaking of.
And like, I mean, they don't need to reference it, I guess, but it's like, that's a very large spear. And she ends up with like 3 dozen little tiny rings. I'm like, I'm assuming the rest of it was donated.
Yeah, for the new foundlings. I gotta find more foundlings.
Oh, and I forgot to use this too. I'm forgetting about pictures, but that's all that's left. Is these 3: Mando, Paz Vizsla, and the Armorer.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. You might have got the 3 best.
I actually did see something that might be useful in the trivia, which was both of these episodes had a thing that said that Pedro Pascal was not available, so the stuntman played him, and then he voiced it. Because you had talked before about not knowing when he started doing that.
It's around here.
It seems like this is it, because he couldn't show up. He couldn't show up, or he was like, I'm not fucking flying out there to shoot 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm unavailable. I'm in Atlanta making the Last of Us or whatever. So
I'm unavailable. Oh, is it scheduling conflict? No, I'm just in my underwear and I'm not putting pants on. This is what's that show called? Book of Boba Fett? Let me know it's called the Book of Mando. Get at me.
I mean, it kind of is. Nope. Bye.
Well, no, it's your 2 episodes. 2. I'm not putting pants on for 2.
Are they each an hour and a half? Then I'm not showing up. So we do have some Darksaber training, and that's when she's telling him about, because he's talking about how it's getting heavier every time he moves, and she's like, it's because you're fighting against it.
She bonks him. She bonks him, dude, because she's just... Armor's one of my favorite characters in these fucking shows. She is just like counting what I'm assuming is Mandalorian. You know, like, do this, like 1 and 2.
Oh.
And kind of thing. And she like ducks out of the way and he does a big swing and it's so heavy and she just whap right in the top of the head with her fucking hammer. She's fighting the Mandalorian with a Darksaber using calipers and a fucking forge hammer.
It's like Mr. Miyagi type training where it's like you do some shit and he just dodges and goes
honk. Live or die. Wrong answer, man.
Oh, and I do have another, because we have a picture for those watching in the background of the Darksaber, but I have another one that's even better, a little crisper. This is right when he's doing this train, or this is right when he's about to fight Paz Vizsla, which comes up right now.
It's about happening, but that edge is so cool and crackling. So yeah, here we are. Paz Vizsla walks up because she's like, "Oh, it's heavy," and he's like, "Maybe it's in the wrong hands. My forefathers forged that, and I'm really fucking big, so challenge." Which is perfectly legal, man. She's like, "Do you accept?" And Mando fucking stares down. He's like, "Fuck yeah."
They didn't say anything for sure, but in the gallery, they do show some like clips of them filming and stuff. And there is a part where someone's holding the Darksaber, and like, it's not all CG. Like
it's
that is
blade.
A hilt with a big black blade on it. Yeah, obviously they just enhance it with CG and make it look ethereal.
Yeah, I want to say it's on that season 2 of Gallery that we see a little bit of it. I mean, obviously it's not going to have the effects on during that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Boba Fett gallery I saw it in. It was just a quick flash, but someone was actually holding the full-on blade, and it looks almost exactly the same. It just doesn't have that otherworldly kind of detachment from reality. Glow. Yeah. Because it is.
I like that.
Well, because I'm pretty sure I watched it whenever we recorded some other episodes, so I don't remember for sure. I'm pretty sure it still had like light, like it was still glowing. Mm-hmm. But it's not in this case where it looks like it's not actually there, but not in a bad way.
It's some sort of negative zone.
Yeah, exactly. It's darker than the black behind him.
The black is black.
It's so black it pulls in light around it or something.
Ooh.
They do square off for their fight, and they both take off their jetpacks, which I took note of because right during the training scene, she fucking knocks him off this walkway, and the only reason he's not floating around space dead is because he jetpacks back up.
It made me laugh so hard because he does like a full body limp, like, oh, here we go. It just gets knocked right off that thing, and I was like, man, I know he's coming back, but that was fucking funny. If that's how he died, how terrible too. So I just floated until I was dead.
I got a line from Paz Vizsla. Fate has brought this blade back to my clan. Now it will end your clan.
I don't think that means what you think it means. Because Paz Vizsla is actually struggling harder, and I think because he's like, I'm a big guy, I can handle this blade, and she says brute force will not do that.
Well, because he does get he gets the upper hand, he gets the blade, and he has trouble with it. So Mando gets him.
How does he get the upper hand? He just starts grabbing Mando's head and just fucking ramming it into this pylon. It's brutal. It's awesome because he's just such a much bigger guy.
But this is when Mando gets fucked because
reminded me of Game of Thrones. I thought that fucking Paz Vizsla was gonna squish his eyes in.
Speaking of Pedro Pascal,
you know.
But yeah, she's like, okay, cool, it's over, you won. Hey, Paz Vizsla, have you ever taken your helmet off? Fuck no.
Fuck no.
What about you, Mando? Define
cricket.
Off.
Cricket. Depends on what your definition of the word off is. I did not take off my helmet with that Grogu.
And she's like, okay, cool. Well, then you're a Mandalorian no more. So get the fudge out.
Is there like an appeal? Can I talk to a jury of my peers? Oh, they're all dead. Oh no.
It turns out you can talk to a jury of the living water beneath the mines of Mandalore.
Basically, go cleanse yourself from the waters of Lake Minnetonka. That's all I. You know the Prince skit from Dave Chappelle's show.
Yeah,
that's all I can think of when they get into this. Wash yourself in the living waters of the Mandalore. No, that's a lot, dude.
It's Lake Mythotaka. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Mythotaka. I misspoke.
He's like, that shit's been destroyed, and she's like, this is the way. You fucking figure it out.
I said what I said.
Them's the rules.
I want you to get me a shrubbery.
So he's got to go fly. He's got to go fly economy class to get out of here. And like this little.
Did you think this was going to come to something? The weapons part.
Yeah, I think yes, I did. I think maybe it was just like let's give us a little bit of levity because we had some heaviness just now.
Oh no, I love the levity. Sorry, I stepped on what you were saying.
No, I was just gonna say. Do you remember that little robot? Was it Rob from Nintendo?
Yes,
that's what these things look like. Yes,
I also think it might be a very similar model to the Star Wars tours, Disneyland ride.
I think it is. I think we talked about it before on one of the other things. I think it's the same type of robot that's dealing cards in the next episode, except for they put a little green visor on it, so it looks like a card dealer.
I think it was doing the trams and skeleton crew as well. I think.
Oh yes, yeah, that's what we talked about it on because it was flying them back and forth between the ship and it's their little I can't think of what it's called, but yeah,
ferry
tender boat.
Tender boat would be a good fucking game show. Get fucked or get tossed overboard.
Shove left or shove right.
After port, my friend. After port. Swipe aft. Ooh, swipe port. The robot gun scene is great because it is levity. We did need some of that. Because, he's like, you can't come up with those weapons. I'm a Mandalorian. Weapons are my religion. Cool. You can talk to the captain, and I'll book you on tomorrow's flight.
Talk to the captain.
Talk to the captain. Ask about my thighs. The gun's on my thighs. But he does that undressing scene where it's like,
yeah, it's that classic.
This gun, this knife.
I can't think of a specific movie right now, but I've seen it so many times where it's just like, okay, take all the weapons out of your pockets, and it's just like...
It's like watching Rambo 2 in reverse, when he starts taking everything out instead of putting everything in. That's all it is.
It actually might be a Hot Shots thing, where it's like taking stuff off, and it's just weapons clunking on the ground, and it's like, there's a mace, and there's like a nuke.
If it's not that, it's Austin Powers.
Yeah. But he's just pulling out so many little weapons and like each of those little cartridges on his fucking bandolier and whatnot. Like
emptying those the whistling birds. Like how annoying. I got to reload those later. He even has to undo his cord. Like the grappling line. Like what the fuck are you going to do? You're going to hijack a boat with paracord?
Well, I don't think anybody thought you were going to hijack a plane with a box cutter. So...
That's true.
Maybe they've had a Space 911 by this time. So
yeah, Space Bunta.
That's
what
speaking of annoying, he's flying fucking economy class, like I said. And there's this
shit. Their 11 would be the fucking Death Stars.
Oh well,
There's two of them.
I guess some people cared.
Well, no matter what, you like maybe you had friends and family on there. You're like, the Empire sucks, but I did just lose a bunch of friends.
Every one of my cousins had been conscripted, and they're all dead. I dodged it by going to Space Canada.
There were a bunch of MAGAs make the megas. They were a bunch of megas make the Empire good again. Just run around my space truck on Tatooine, you know what I'm saying? Just sniping out some scomp rats. Little womp rat here and there.
But like,
just trying to go skug holing.
Hey horror friends, welcome to Tomb of Terrors. I'm Old Man Brad, your guide into darkness. Here, every episode is a journey into horror. I'm digging up the latest releases, having conversations with the filmmakers who bring these nightmares to life, or sometimes dragging in my friends to explore cult classics, like Bruno Mattei's Cruel Jaws. There's something spine-tingling around every corner. So whether you love a bloody Italian slasher, a chilling ghost story, or those hidden treasures scattered throughout Tubi, this tomb has something for every horror fan. Just dim the lights, cozy up in a blanket, and step inside. If you dare.
If you really enjoy listening to Bad Movies, Worst People, just so you know, we do have Patreon. We have 2 different tiers.
That's right. Patreon.com/worstpeople. We have a $3 tier where you get early access to Han Took Shots First, our Star Wars podcast. You get a monthly newsletter. You get archived episodes that are no longer available on the main feed. Plus, you get our monthly mental health episode.
Which we need.
And we do. And there's also a $5 tier where you get all of that content, plus you get ad-free episodes from the main feed, and you get access to Latchkey Vids, which is our recap show about forgotten or never known television shows from the 90s, like Cop Rock.
Too soon, man. It was just too early. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. So check out patreon.com/worstpeople. Help support this crazy endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Speaking of annoying, though, this little Rhodian kid sitting in front of him just turned around staring him in the eyes.
You didn't say Baby Greedo.
No, I remembered because I
watching it. I was like, I wonder if Derek's gonna be like, oh, look at this little baby Greedo.
Well, I recently edited the first episode of the series, so I remembered now.
Stop being so racist.
Give me till the next series. I'll say Baby Greedo again.
Yeah. And you know what? If you want to say dog people for Clatoonians, they act that way. So
yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, I'll fuck them Clatoonian style.
But he gets to Tatooine. Well, before we see him there, we cut to Tatooine.
And I went to Tatooine again. Remember how this whole universe started with the planet where nothing ever happens? Now we go back to Tatooine every year.
Well, God. It's a backwater that didn't matter until it did.
Yeah, now it only matters. Rey Skywalker buried a lightsaber there, I'm sure. That might have been Jakku.
Yeah, that was a different desert planet.
Sure.
You're saying all deserts look the same?
Yep. I absolutely am.
It's like when people talk to people from where we are, Arizona, and they're like talking about sand dunes and shit, and I'm like, not here. Different kind of desert, dude.
We have them in Arizona.
Yeah, kind of. It's mostly California.
I was gonna say it's where Arizona and California hug.
Yeah. But it starts with
dirt.
This little baby droid getting munched up by this womp rat.
It's some form of BD unit, and it's so fucking cute. It is one of my favorite droid designs. BD-1 is in the video game Jedi Survivor and Jedi Outcast. With Cal Kestis.
Yeah, I remember that little guy now.
Super fucking cute. Like, as soon as I played that game, I was like, I love this droid. They designed it off of mostly a bird, and you can see that, and a little bit of dog attitude. But, at one point when somebody's talking to it, it's doing like the double walkie, like bird thing, like tick, 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 tick. I mean, it's basically, it's basically binoculars with legs. It is so stinking cute and personable. Lego has released a set that I want to buy. I'm just waiting it for not to be so many hundreds of dollars.
Dude, for that thing?
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars for like a Death Star or a Millennium Falcon, sure. For that thing? That's like a $25 Lego set.
I think it went down to like 150, and I'm like, it's close. We're getting there.
Yeah, you only got about 90% to go before I'm interested.
Oh, you know what? I bet you you probably haven't been to Disneyland in a long time, right?
No, not since I was a teenager.
Last time I was there, which was 2021, I want to say, they had like the build your lightsaber shop, which was awesome, but they had a build a droid shop, and you could build either an R2 unit or a BB unit. I bet you can do a BD unit now.
Yeah, I'm building R2, dude.
Oh, I went BB. Because I'm like, I don't want another astromech. There's only one, and I'm not going to build him. He exists.
You could make R2D9?
R2 don't.
R2D0NT.
R2D's nuts.
We have Pelimoto here, the Womp Rat is trying to eat her, which is pretty great.
That's a pretty big Womp Rat.
It's a classic, like it's a Jaws or Ace Ventura thing. Like she's standing there and she's like, "Look, guys, Womp Rat's not even back here. What are all you little droids afraid of?" Oh my god!
It's not Womp Rat. It's not Womp Rat.
Do not go in there.
Woo! Dude, I actually love her. Pelimoto as a character is great. Amy Sedaris playing her is perfect.
She's so, like, it's a very heavy first half of this episode, and then it's just her hamming it up for the second half, and I'm here for it.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's a complaint or not, and I'm glad to hear it's not, because I love it.
Well, he's like, right away, Mando saves her, and he's like, "I got your message." And she's like, "What message?" He's like, "You said you found a new ship." She's like, "Oh, yeah, sure."
Yeah, the ship. I know what I'm talking about. Shut up. Listen, I know what message I sent. You don't have to test me.
I definitely didn't drink a whole bunch that night and just call you and say, "I found a ship. Bring the little guy. I want to see the little guy."
I remember calling you. I told you to stop letting me drunk dial. I can't hollow after I've been drinking. I sent people messages about the little green kids. I told him that thing was so cute I wanted to put it in the dishwasher. I don't know what that means.
Well, and like he gives her money for the ship before he even sees it, and she's like, "I'm gonna count it, not because I don't trust you. I just want to make sure you didn't pay me too much."
But it's almost like a Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, not because I don't trust you. I just want to make sure you don't overpay me. You know, hey, that scug holes.
But it's this like busted ass N1 starfighter.
I did it in Jawa once. Stealing my panties.
It's this really busted N1 starfighter that literally has like a rat's nest in it and shit. And like, she's like, she's giving him the hard sell. And this is obviously, and of course the trivia pointed out before I read that, I saw the episode. This is obviously like an American Graffiti kind of reference for
in my
George
brain
Lucas.
Right now,
you know?
I wanted to ask, like, was there trivia about this? Because every nerd was like, "Oh, I'm going to type it in first. Did you know this references George Lucas's love for hot rods and modifying cars?" Yeah, I knew that because I know about George Lucas.
You know how I knew that? Because I saw them hot rodding and modifying this N1 starfighter, and I've heard of George Lucas. Yeah.
I do like the scene a lot. Like we're being dicks about the people putting this as trivia, but I like this scene, dude.
Well, it's a fun like montage. Like so, first, as soon as she's like, "Look, let me put this thing together. I'll show you how fucking cool it is." She like pulls one like wrench movement, and then she's like, "You know, it'd be a lot quicker if you helped." And he's like, "Yeah, I bet it would." All right.
You know, it'd go a lot quicker. Have these droids help you because they're a pit crew. How about I go sit there and lay down for an hour and a half?
Well, she's got a pit crew made up of
Three Stooges.
What was his name? Ben Stiller's fake movie from Tropic Thunder.
Oh, Simple Jack.
Simple Jack. Like that's her fucking pit crew. These guys are fucking useless.
You got 3 simple droids.
You never go full pit droid. Yeah.
You never go full pit droid.
The Jawas show up with this
I'm the droid playing the droid that's playing the other droid.
The Jawas show up with a Turbonic Venturi power assimilator, which is a funny thing to hear Amy Sedaris say. It's even funnier when you're watching the gallery thing because they show that scene from like a behind the scenes camera. So it's just like Amy Sedaris walking in and saying that. Then you can kind of see her face like, what did I just fucking say?
You can write this shit. You can't say this shit. It's such a sci-fi-y word.
It's kind of a nice
like
little.
her-
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You first.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's a nice little view into how the Jawas work because we know they steal shit, like they strip shit. But she's like, yeah. He's like, how the fuck did they have this? And she's like, well, because I asked them for it. I give them a list. They show up with stuff. Where do they get it? I don't ask. They don't tell. Like,
See, I'm glad you went first because I was just gonna talk about how she fucked a Jawa.
well, that's my next note.
I dated a Jawa once, very furry. Very furry. A lot of
Quite
problems.
furry.
A lot of problems. So now we've never.
My vagina was spitting out hairballs.
Oh. Cool. First of all, bro, disgusting. Second of all, send me that link. I would check that out for sure. We've had a lot of speculation, and especially that legends are no longer canon; they're legends of what Jawas look like, and we're taking a bit of a stance here because I think the old school theory, like not theory, it was that Tusken Raiders and Jawa derived from the same subspecies or species, and then when the planet got glassed by the Rakatans, half went into caves, half went into hiding, half went, you know what I mean? Like they split and they grew apart genetically. And it was always theorized that Jawas look like rats. I think we're starting to get that.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because I always read the hood with the red eyes as like they've just got dark hoods and we can't see their face.
Yeah.
But here, and I don't know if it's just because the way it's shot or whatever, like when you see them from the side and they're talking to Mando, it's a full black like covering.
I think what you said first was what it was going to be. And that's how I always took it too, especially the original trilogy, like a New Hope. You're like, yeah, it's a completely black shadow face with orange glowing eyes. Not anymore. Now, because of books and stuff, those are actually like lenses they look through to protect their eyes because they're cave dwellers.
Okay.
So these are their version of like sunglasses now. So I'm fine with it.
Doesn't Obi-Wan move into a Jawa cave or they move into his cave or something like that?
Jawa visits his cave.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
And in Mandalorian season 1, when he gets his ship ripped apart, he's on a different planet than Tatooine, and those Jawas have a lot more yellow eyes than they are orange. Or am I thinking of opposite? Either way, it was a different color or shape.
Okay, yeah. I remember talking about that.
Yeah.
But so it's a big hot rod montage of like
Hot rod montage.
working on stuff, building stuff. There's a few little funny moments, like she's talking about how she put Nos in there, and she's like, "If you hit this button, you're going to evacuate your exhaust manifold." If you know what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I don't. Am I going to blow up?
It's going to make you shit your pants.
Oh, okay. I'm down. I'm sure there's a poop tube in this, right? Did you build this with a poop tube?
And the Jawas bring him this something cooling rod. And you would know better than me, probably.
Is this in the trivia? In episode 4?
I kind of stopped with the trivia.
Good.
I got about halfway through, but it looks like the one that Han Solo uses in the trash compactor.
This is not trivia. That's called an Easter egg.
Well, that's kind of for Star Wars. That's kind of all the trivia has become. It's like, here's an Easter egg I noticed. Did you? And I'm like, get a YouTube channel, dude. If I want to see Easter eggs, I'll watch your fucking video.
Boom.
Yeah, I think there was a bunch on this episode, and I went about halfway through, and then I was like, I don't care anymore.
Done. That's it. I'm out.
But this scene is just kind of a reminder that you are watching Book of Boba Fett, because it's like, where'd you get this cooling rod thing? And they're like, she's like, oh, they stole it while these fucking Pikes were refueling. By the way, do you know the Pikes are becoming a big problem here on Tatooine, and they're kind of just running shit?
The law doesn't even do anything about it.
Just to remind you that you're watching Book of Boba Fett, and the Pikes will be important by the last episode.
Now they're affecting me and my other show.
So he takes the thing up for a test drive. I mean, it's a cool, like, again, hot rod kind of scene where he like goes around like running his hands on the lines of the ship.
Trivia. I don't know if you know this, but when he takes it to Beggar's Canyon, that's where the pod race was in episode 1 of Phantom Menace.
Actually, Yeah, I mean, she says Beggar's Canyon, so that makes sense. But I did notice that the guardrail thing on that ramp that Anakin jumps on is still there and it's still smashed.
Yeah, who's fixing that? Dude, did you know, like, they have houses built into these cliffs, very much like a lot of Native Americans in Arizona, like the cliff dwellings. Imagine how pissed you'd be. This thing fucking rips through your canyon, just all.
Oh, I know. I've got these like 17-year-olds who live in the neighborhood. I know exactly how pissed I'd be.
I got a rooster across the alley that I'm gonna murder.
Whitney was just telling me about that.
I haven't slept in days.
I mean, I've had chicken. I don't think I've ever had roosters. So let's find out what that tastes like fried.
I'll feed you some cock.
It's a bunch of Star Wars slang here because he's zipping around and he's like, "Dang, Ferric, it's fast." And she's like, "Is it smooth?" And he's like, "As a gonk scomp jack."
What?
So apparently, gonk droids don't have the same little scomp as R2. They
don't have a scomp link. They have a scomp jack.
Oh, because they got the receptor.
They're bottoms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonk.
Gonk. What's your safe word? Gonk. Well, this is gonna be weird. Gonk. Oh, I'll stop. Gonk. Oh, okay, I'll stop.
So he's taking it for a test run. He zips around the planet, takes it up into space. Oh, I did want to mention too, the hot rod thing is really nailed in here because that fucking whatever the words I said earlier that Amy Sedaris had to say, turbonic Venturi power assimilator.
Yeah.
Is sticking out of the hood of this fucking thing,
Like
and when he starts it up, it's just rattling around, dude.
Yep. It's like the same big ass fucking blower that Harrison Ford's character had on in American Graffiti. I mean, it's that same look of that '57 Chevy. It's just a sleek ass N1 Naboo starfighter that might have been piloted by a young Anakin Skywalker. Spinning, that's a good trick.
You know what's funny? Speaking of American Graffiti, girl I dated in high school, I don't think her dad liked me that much because he's a dad, and I get it.
You have a penis.
But he, like, I thought at one point, I was like, oh, we can bond because we both like George Lucas because he would watch American Graffiti all the time. He had a fucking car that he had all souped up and took out to the drag strips and did, like, the official races and all this stuff. So I tried talking to him about George Lucas, and he was like, I like American Graffiti.
Derek's over here talking THX, and he's like, nope, American Graffiti. You want to talk Willow? The fuck I do. Does Willow drive a hot rod? Let me ask you a question. Does Willow drive a hot rod? I didn't think so.
If he did, it'd be a lot cooler if he did.
A lot cooler if he did. Watch the leather.
He zips around in space, gets pulled over by some space cops. And this was the only useful thing I saw in the trivia, which I think is what you were about to say, is that Max Lloyd Jones is the X-Wing pilot, Lieutenant Reed, who does most of the talking here, and he was the body double for Luke in the last episode of Mando.
Yeah, because he's doing this whole like, all right, send your transponder thing. Says here your ship model and your propulsion system don't match up, and he's like, shit, we just fucking built this bitch. I'm taking her for a dirty little dry run. Send your pen over, don't have one. Get ready to relinquish control. We're taking you in. And you hear a voice like, I don't know, man, we may not need to. And it's Carson Teva.
Yeah,
you know, he's like, we'll let this one slide. Also, your voice is really familiar. Used to drive a Razor Crest, involved in a little Imperial Remnant party.
I think you got the wrong guy.
Yeah, you got the wrong guy. What's this button do?
Yeah, because he's like, would you mind coming in to answer some questions?
And it's, dude, the fucking Reed is like, how the fuck did he get his hyperdrive activated? It didn't power up. He's like, whoa, that was sublight, kid. He just expanded upon his underwear. What did she say?
His exhaust manifold just whatever I said.
just emptied his exhaust manifold.
I didn't realize that he had hit the nitrous though, because there was no camera that went through the pedal and then all the tubes and stuff and then into the engine through the pistons. So how was I supposed to know?
He's just peeling out family. Yeah, I guess he didn't have a Corona.
No, he had a
Cerveza cristal. Cerveza cristal.
Cerveza Cristal. Look up
For those who
Cerveza
don't know,
Cristal.
yeah.
Star
Go
Wars.
Google Cerveza Cristal Star Wars. It's
You
classic.
will not be disappointed.
I
It's
have
a real
something to give
thing,
you.
too.
It belonged to your father. Cerveza Cristal.
It's not even like a fake. Like, it looks like it'd be a fake thing, but it's not real.
Somebody got paid a lot of money and a lot of cocaine to do that.
It's good work if you can get it.
So he gets back to Pelimoto's shop. Fennec Shand is there. We need some muscle. She tosses him some money. He's like, tell Boba Fett it's on the house. But first, I have to pay a visit to a little friend.
Am I being clear that it's Grogu? I feel like people don't. When I say little friend, does everyone understand it's Grogu, right?
Fucking Al Pacino, say hello to my little friend.
Hey, I don't know why,
Baby.
but Al Pacino told me to say hi to you, baby.
Say hello to my little friend. He does the hand thing.
Hey, baby, do the hand thing. Oh, hooah!
Oh, and I'm just not on top of it today, but right before we sign off, I do have a picture of the completed N1 starfighter there.
I
with
like
the
it.
engine
Keep it up
sticking
there
out.
for a second. I like it stripped down. They sanded off the majority of the color, a little bit of yellow, which I remembered more yellow, which is why when we watched the trailer for their movie, I thought maybe they had done a little smash up. That seems less likely now. So here's the crux, though. This is a great fucking ship for starfighting, and it would be great for a Jedi. This motherfucker is gonna get a what do you call it? A blood clot. He is gonna be sitting in that thing because we know that hyperspace still takes time.
Yeah.
Like, you got it, dude. That fucking Razor Crest was perfect for a bounty hunter.
Well,
And I think the show was going to take it a different place because I think everybody knows we're spoiling things. Like, just, you should have watched. This, I think, is where they were going to have him not be a bounty hunter. I think he was going to be more of the Mandalorian, go help Bo-Katan Kryze, go redeem himself in the waters of Lake Mythotaka, and then be like the titular Mandalorian. But then powers that be, not just Kathleen Kennedy, all those fucking high ups, all of them were like, no, you're not going to have a season without Grogu. Bring him back. He's doing this.
yeah,
And
because
that's
that
why
was
that season 3 so muddy.
that was my thought, was because like she says she took the droid port out because he not a big fan of droids. There's that little spot where we know that eventually Grogu gets to sit, but like he jumps in and he goes just flying around. I'm like, this is cool and all, and yes, it's fast. Yes, you're gonna outrun shit. Yes, it's a starfighter.
It's not a gunship. It's a starfighter. What's he need that for?
Where are you putting your bounties? I can bring you in more. Actually, I can't. I'm gonna take your head.
I was just gonna say he learned from this one. He's like, I could put like 8 heads in that droid port.
8 heads in a droid port. I've seen that movie.
8 heads in a duffel port.
But that's it for this week's episode. Do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah. When she's having him take off, I would not be standing in front of these fucking guns. Like, I just like, this is a brand new ship for him. And it would have been so dark humor, but it'd been like great for her to be like, all right, give it a lift. And he pulls back and it just launches guns at her. Like, whoa, whoa, she's a red mist now.
Blow away that little BD droid or one of those pit droids.
All right, back in. Leave BD alone, dude. It's my fucking new favorite droid type.
You mean not the speak and spell droid from, what was it, Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh god, what was that called? Like Echo or something? That's the worst droid ever. It was a fucking iPad with a couple attachments. Alexa's smarter than that.
It was a Gen 1 iPad.
It's a shuffle.
So that's it for this week. We will be back next week to talk about the Mandalorian. God damn it. The Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 6.
Boba Fett.
From the desert comes a stranger.
I'm not a stranger, but I know my own name.
And you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/worstpeople, where you can get these episodes early and ad-free, uncut when it's the long ones. So just go to patreon.com/worstpeople. It's only $3 a month to get the Star Wars stuff, guys. And there's a bunch of other shit there too. So you should check all that out.
It's a fun time and it helps us out. And we appreciate everybody that does everything.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And speaking of appreciating people, we appreciate Magilla Gorilla for supplying our opening and closing music for Han Took Shots first. And for our
Banger
Patreon.
fucking soundtrack. Yeah. And he is a Patreon member.
Yeah. So he's cool enough to do it, aren't you? That's it for this week. I've been Derek.
I'm Jack.
And that'll really tighten your exhaust port.
Run. I can be a backpack while you run. Run, jump.